Hello guys and welcome back. I'm Captain Foley and today we are taking a look at more Federation files. I think I'm going to call these the Federation files. First one was on a size chart from back in 1978 of Star Trek ships. And I promised you next would be the Federation Class Dreadnought. 3 nacelles, beautiful ship. We're going to take a look at the blueprints today and hopefully you guys enjoy this. So join me. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed, do all the things. Let's get into it, let's take a look. All right, so we'll start off with the packet it comes in. There's a beautiful shot of the Federation Class Dreadnought. And yeah, complete set of 8.5 by 25-inch blueprints, $10. Of Starfleet's largest starship. I've always loved 3 nacelle designs. Didn't get these until a few years ago. But again, they've been around for a long time. I was happy to finally get these. So let's take a look at them. All right, here is sheet 1. Call out sheet, profile of the ship. And these were made in 1979. But yeah. Photon torpedo bank. Photon torpedo bank, right there, interesting. Phaser banks, it's got ball turrets. Let's see what else we see here. A lot of call outs on there. Starfleet identification pennant. Phaser banks on the bottom of the secondary hull there. Hangar deck up front. In case anybody's wondering, this is not in fact a deflector. Because people always ask, why is the deflector on the back? It is actually a communications array, because this is a fleet starship, fleet command. So it is designed to do real-time communication with an operating base and oversee fleet maneuvers. So general plans, feel free to pause this, by the way, to read stuff if I don't hit it. The MKX Dreadnought Starship Class 1, San Francisco Yards. Outboard profile. And it's got the names of all the ships in the class constructed under authorization of Starfleet. So the affiliation, the alliance, the association, the compactate, the concordate, the confederation, the consortium, the corporation, the directorate, the dominion, the entente, the federation, the concordium, the organization, the Star Empire, Star League, Star System, and Star Union, and trusteeship, and unifactum. So there you go. That is page 1. Let's go into page 2, because that's how math works. So next up is the port side looking down, and an interesting thing here is the bridge space sensor array, not the bridge. As we'll see in a little bit, the bridge of this ship is actually located smack dab in the middle of the saucer section, not on top like the Constitution class. So there's your scale chart in meters. Keep in mind, this Dreadnought is not much bigger than the Constitution class. And there's some stats of the crew. Total crew of 500. Again, feel free to pause the video and read that. The standard ship's complement is 55 officers and 445 crew members. In every case, minimum grades are shown for each billet. Individual ships may vary by reason of individual modification. Okay, well, there you go. I love the 3rd nacelle on these. I've always been a sucker for 3 nacelled ships. And yeah, I wish I had these when I was a lot younger. But these were made in 1979. I never got them until, like I said, a few years ago. So anyway, on to the next one. Here is your bottom view. There's those 2 phaser banks right there. And here it does say main sensor, because back when these were made, right after TOS, the dish was never a deflector dish. It was always a sensor dish. So like I said, that's a combined sensor and communications array, as is the front one. So again, pause if you feel the need. But there's the Naval Construction Contract number. So that's page 3. Okay, so page 4, we've got aft and forward views, as you can see there. And general notes. So again, pause if you feel the need to read these. There's all the particulars, your length, your width, your height. Anything you want to read there. There it is from the front. You got tractor beam emitter, and that little one there is the navigational deflector, not the main one. So and general notes continued. Again, pause to read those if you so see fit. But anyway, yeah, that is sheet number 4. All right, now we're getting into the nitty gritty, literally. So these are deck plans. Science laboratories, general facilities, officers' quarters. Right there in the middle of the saucer is the bridge. Food prep, emergency bridge, a few decks lower, but cosmic ray shield. There's another bridge down there. GD for saucer separation. Commanding the secondary hull. Food stores, gym, more engineering, computer. Looks like there's an arboretum back there as well. Pool, just like on the TOS Constitution class. Again, if there's anything you want to read, feel free to pause. But yeah, it goes into some pretty good detail about the ship. There's your inboard profile, deck plans. Not that many decks compared to the Constitution class. There's 26 decks here. I think the Constitution TOS has 24, if I recall correctly. Could be wrong about that, but there you go. And here we get the first 6 decks layout-wise. Upper sensor platform, biology, ion study, and geology science laboratories, cosmology, physics, high energy, chemistry, communications, Special studies, botany, freshwater tanks, machine pumps, pump machinery, emergency batteries, officers' quarters, and then deck 6. Emergency gases, photon torpedo bank, right there. So yeah, first 6 decks. Now we got decks 7 and 8, and deck 7 is in fact where the bridge is located. Similar layout to the TOS Constitution class, but a different station there at the front, and 2 doors as well. So it's worth pointing that out. You know, a lot of people made the argument that, oh, well, you should have the bridge more protected. Also got the ship's computers on each side there, main computer core. And yeah, this one does that. It puts it right in the middle of the saucer, more protected. Then you got one of your engineering rooms for the impulse engines, staterooms, and then the next deck are the same. There's a briefing room. Transporters, ICU, there's the medical, the sick bay. Twin impulse power units. The engineering computer there. So yeah, that's kind of the meat and potatoes of the ship right there, those 2 decks. On to the next. We've got an arboretum or entertainment center, freshwater tanks, basic food and beverage preparation facilities, ship's laundry, emergency transporters, multiple transporter pads, showers, locker room, gymnasium, entertainment and recreation facilities here on deck 9. Looks like a mess hall with those tables. But yeah. And then emergency disconnection point. Basic raw materials storage, frozen raw materials, reclamation facility right there. Non-organic metallic fabrication. And the lower sensor platform there. Auxiliary machine room, food conversion, basic raw material storage, cargo holds, and cargo transporter. These are dorsal. So like you got staircases there and just little viewing areas, tables in the neck. So again, like I said, if there's anything that piques your interest and you want to read about, you can just pause the video. I don't want to go into too much detail on it, but I wanted to share it with you guys. So now we're into the secondary hull. Magnetic doors and the shuttlecraft hangar at the front. A lot of freshwater tanks, pump machinery, emergency computer, Is that an emergency? Engineering computer, okay. Batteries. Deflector shield boosters. The engineering office. Jeffries tubes. Shuttlecraft hangar. Control tower. Botany. Botany Bay. Botany Bay. Looks like another kind of arboretum. Ship's computer. Again, more computer. Going over here. Turntable elevator. Botany section. Hydroponics lab. Null gravity exercise room. Nice. Observation room. Gymnasium, recreation area, lockers, showers. There's the regulation size pool and a sun deck. Tractor beam, navigational deflector, again being the small one. Pool maintenance room, water supply, and those are more crew quarters by the looks of it down here. So, here you go, secondary hull of this beast. And here are the last few decks, plus your legends. So you got what the symbols all mean. And then all of the abbreviations, just in case you didn't know. And if you want to like screenshot this and go back and look at other parts that I might have missed, I apologize. But anyway, again, more crew quarters and a battery room. Brig, very small brig. Exotic foods, ship's laundry, ship's computer. There's the emergency bridge, or the bridge for the secondary hull if there's a saucer separation. Raw material storage, all that stuff. This is the very bottom of the ship. Razor banks, cargo hold. But yeah, that is the last page. I want to give you a sneak peek of what's coming next time. So next time we have Heavy Cruiser Evolution blueprints. So these are 3 24 by 36 sheets with complete data for 10 starship classes, which will give you a peek as to what that looks like, because I know you're curious. You're like, what is this about? Here's a sneak peek of the last page of the next thing I'm going to show you, which is going to include all of these classes of ships. So, no more about that now. That's for next time. Well guys, there you have it, a look at the Federation Class Dreadnought. You're now Dreadnought experts, I suppose. So thank you for watching. Comment down below if you have these, if you've seen these before, if you want these. I want to know. Also, next up will be Heavy Cruiser Evolution blueprints. This has complete data for 10 starship classes. These are comparison charts of the different kind of heavy cruisers. We're going to take a look at this next. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Click the notification bell icon to all. And yeah, subscribe to Captain Foley. That's this channel. And also head on over to Trekyards, where you get to enjoy a lot of Star Trek content over there. 10 years of content and lots of cool stuff. Check out another video by me as well. And thank you for watching the Federation Files. Until next time, it's Captain Foley signing off. Live long and prosper, everybody.